So I'm here today with the great mascot of this campus, and I just have one question for him. How do you like UTA, and how did you get here? Did you hear that? He offered me a free ride. Hey, what's going on, y'all? We out here again. Same shit, different day. We're out here on a college campus this time. We're going to ask some different questions for some different people. We out here trying to get our degree, you know what I'm saying? D's get degrees, and this D definitely going to get some degrees, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so we're going to ask some more questions. Hopefully we get some good answers today for y'all. We got some great questions. We got to find the right people to ask them, so stay tuned, y'all. So whenever you're talking to guys, do you actually talk to one guy at a time, or are you talking to a couple at the same time? Let's be real.
I talk to one.
You talk to only one? Good. A loyal woman. We like it. We like it. Okay, so whenever you're talking to a guy, so the thing is, nice guys always finish last. Is that actually true? Do you go for the nice guys, or do you typically get drawn to the fuckboys?
I don't think I get drawn to the fuckboys.
Okay, that's good. Keep it that way. They're not good guys. All right. So whenever you're telling a guy that you're busy, are you actually busy, or are you just trying to get them to like go away, or like what's the scenario there?
I think it just depends.
Just depends. Right on. So like, if you're like, let's say, if you don't want to talk to the guy, like just straight up, you're just not feeling the vibe anymore, what do you tell him? Like, oh, I'm busy, or do you tell him like, oh, I just don't want to talk to you, like straight up? Like, what's your excuse?
I'll just slowly stop talking to them.
Okay. All right. Right on. And whenever you're looking at guys, does height affect what you're looking for? Like, do you typically have like a certain height?
No, usually everyone's taller than me anyway. So it doesn't really matter.
Right on. That's fair enough. And then, what was the last guy you ghosted, and why?
I don't know.
Have you ghosted any guys before?
Probably.
Well, probably.
Just didn't want to text anymore, I guess.
Right on. That's fair. All right. And then, so whenever you decide to cancel on somebody, do you ever lie about it, or are you just straight up like, hey, I don't want to go, or is it like actually you're busy? So like, what's the case whenever you cancel on somebody?
I'll just make an excuse.
Make up an excuse?
Whatever.
Okay, well, you're a college student, so I guess that's fair. All right, so we're out here asking people about relationships and stuff. So we found a good one right here. We're gonna ask you some questions real quick. All right, so the first question I have is, so whenever you're talking to a guy, do you normally talk to one guy at a time, or do you talk to like multiple, like kind of like have a backup? Like what's your plan when you're talking to dudes?
Am I serious?
How
long have I been talking to him?
That's fair. Let's say you're talking to a dude for 2 weeks, just 2 weeks.
I don't think I really talk to other people.
Okay, what about like the first like week or so, like the first few days?
If I'm like seriously talking to them, like if I'm actually interested in them, I'm not gonna talk to other people.
Okay, all right, that's a good answer right there. Loyalty, we like it. All right, the next one is, so whenever you're looking at a guy, let's just be honest here. Like, do you normally find yourself talking to nice guys, or is it typically fuckboys? Like, let's just be honest though.
Nice guys that end up being fuckboys.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's how men are. We put on a front, we put on a face for a little bit. All right, so what are like the biggest turnoffs when you're talking to a guy? Like, not like that. I just mean like, so what is like signs you look for to not keep talking to the guy? So like, you know, bad hygiene, like they can't keep a conversation, like stuff like that.
Self-absorbed and emotionally insensitive.
Okay, a good answer. That's actually a well thought out answer. I like it. Okay, she thought about this a lot. Okay. So like whenever you're talking to a guy, do you kind of like test the waters with them? Like do you give them like tests? Like do you pretend to be sad to see what they do to cheer you up? Like what kind of, like do you do stuff like that?
No.
No? You just kind of like go with the flow?
Kind of there.
Okay, right on. A lot of women like test guys, like, and like if they fail, they're like, nope, we're done. I'm done with you. You don't do that?
Nope.
Good. Okay, that's awesome. So whenever you tell a guy that you're busy, are you actually busy, or you just don't want to talk to them?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a pretty I'll be honest, so if I don't like somebody or I'm upset with them or I don't want to talk, I'll tell them.
Okay, all right. So you're straight up honest. That's
I'll
good.
be honest.
Guys like that. If the signs and the signals, we don't pick up on that. We're pretty dumb. Let's just be real. All right. So do you like simps? So the simping thing has been like a huge thing going on. Do you actually like it when guys simps over you, or are you like, oh my God, it's too much, you're too nice, please get away from me?
I really enjoy kindness as long as it's like the intention's real. Like it's not in their self-interest.
So like as long as they're being nice to you, not to get in your pants, it's cool. Okay, all right. That's
Exactly.
that's fair. Let's see. And whenever you're looking for a guy, do you typically care about height? Like, just realistically, like, what's the average height that you would talk to?
As long as they're taller than me.
As long as they're taller than you?
Yeah, it doesn't matter by how much.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right, so these ones are a little bit more on the inappropriate side. You cool with answering those?
Maybe.
Okay. All right, just going to open the gate here. What age did you lose your virginity?
Young.
Young, okay.
High
Do you-
school.
High school? Oh, that's not bad. That's not young.
Just like the beginning of high school.
Okay, all right. We're not going to get an age number, but we got it. We got it. Okay. Mine was in middle school. And then, okay, the next one. So what is your favorite sex position?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay, you just kind of like it all?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, definitely. I feel that. And the last one is, do you like whenever you're in the bedroom, right? And you're getting intimate and stuff, do you like it whenever the guy's like, "Oh, call me daddy"? Like, does that turn you on, or is that like,
Do I have to answer?
It's just like talking dirty in general. Like, do you like that when guys do that, or like whenever they moan and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, because a lot of girls are like, "We like it when you moan," and then like on Twitter you see like, "I moan and she told me to shut the fuck up." You seen that?
I've not seen anything like that.
So whenever you're talking to a guy, do you talk to one guy at a time, or do you typically have like a few others as like a backup?
Well, it depends.
Depends on.
Well, like, if it's something serious or not.
Okay, so let's say you've been talking to this guy for a week. Let's just say a week from now. Would you still have another couple guys in your pocket, or what's up?
Yes. Because
Yeah?
you don't know if they're doing the same thing, so.
Right on. So you like to have
Yeah.
options.
Yeah.
No, that's respectable. No, we get it. Hey, no judgment here. All right, and then as far as like whenever you're talking to a guy, have you found that you actually have nice guys, or do they turn out to be fuckboys usually?
They turn out to be fuckboys usually.
Yeah, we've heard that a lot, honestly. It's because, so like, do they start off as nice guys, or are they straight off the bat fuckboys? But like, what's the deal? Like, what are you attracted to?
I mean, they have to be nice, I guess, but they're fuckboys. Like,
Okay, all right, we get it. Guys put on that face, and then they turn out. Yeah,
Yeah.
got you. And then whenever you're talking to a guy, what are like the biggest turnoffs? Like, what do you look at and you're like, no, I can't talk to you anymore because you talk too much or you talk too little? Like, what are like the little signs you look for to stop talking to a guy or to keep going?
just like being immature and I don't know, being too clingy.
Okay, so
Like,
too clingy,
yeah, like,
too immature.
Um,
That's pretty much it. Okay, right on. So you like to have them like not too clingy, but still show their interest, and then also
Yeah.
like not be like a little kid inside.
well, yeah,
Sometimes. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Right on. And then let's see. Okay, so whenever you're saying that you're busy, when you tell a guy that, are you actually busy, or are you just trying to put it off? Like, hey, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. Like, what's the deal?
Yeah, I just don't want to see you.
Right on. Because you can always make time for somebody. Remember that. And then so there's like the whole simping thing has been going around for like a long time. So do you like it if a guy would simp over you, or would you prefer them just kind of like do their own thing? Because some girls are like, I hate the simp stuff. Some girls are like, I love it. Like, what's the deal?
I think I like it.
So like if a guy simped over you, like buying you all these things and stuff like that?
Well, I think there's like a limit because I wouldn't like them like to an extent.
So
Like,
to a certain extent, you would
yeah.
like it? Okay. So you wouldn't want him to drop like $1,000 on a
No.
Gucci bag for you or something like that? Okay. All right. Cool. And then, okay, so let's say you're on a first date. What is the weirdest thing that has happened to you on a first date, or on any date, honestly? Nothing weird's happened. You've had some pretty normal dates.
Yeah.
Must be nice. Lucky you. And let's see. All right, so these next few questions, there's only 3 of them, but they're a
Okay.
little more inappropriate. Are you cool with answering some of these? Okay, all right, cool. So the first one is, what age did you lose your virginity?
I'm still a virgin.
Still a virgin? Keep it that way. Hell yeah. Respect. All right. The rest of them don't really go along with it because it's kind of like, all right, cool. Let's see. I think I have one more. Let's see. Oh yeah. So whenever you're like talking to a guy, or let's say dating a guy, do you give them like little tests? Like, do you like just as an example, like pretend to be sad to see how they react to get you to cheer up?
No.
No, you just kind of like go with the flow. No tests given or anything like that.
I don't think so. Like, if y'all care, y'all care. Like, why test them?
Okay, cool. See, she's not crazy, y'all. For once, a not crazy woman. I'm just kidding. All right, so basically the first question is going to be, so whenever you're talking to guys or girls, whatever else, don't care. Whenever you're talking to like a person that you're interested in, do y'all typically have one, or do y'all talk to multiple, like as a backup option? Like, just be honest though. Like,
Okay.
you know, I gotta lie about it.
It's got to depend on the person, obviously, but for me, like, if I'm single, I would have, like, multiple people that I'm kind of, like, talking to. Not, like, in a, like, oh, damn, you know, like, you look really good, but just, like, a more platonic way, but it's, like, yeah,
Okay.
you could be interesting, so.
Okay, so you kind of have them on, like, standby. Like,
Yeah.
if this guy's not there, he's right there.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah,
But
respect, man. Respect the grind. I like it. And for you?
Personally, I feel like it takes a lot of energy to sort of talk to somebody, so I usually only go for like 1 or 2 max, maybe at a time. But no, it takes a lot of energy out of me, so I'd say I talk to one person.
Definitely same here. It's a lot of work.
yeah, I'm the fuckboy.
No, it's hard to keep up with the conversations because like you're
Oh,
doing
definitely.
stuff and you're like,
For
oh, didn't
sure.
reply, and they get mad at you. So,
Yeah.
it's all right. So the next one is, do nice guys finish last? So what I mean by that is, whenever you're talking to a guy and you like, you know, they're nice at first, and of course they turn out to be a fuckboy. That happens. So whenever you find that out, do you like, oh no, I can fix him, or are you like, nah, fuckboy, I'm out? What is it? What is it?
Nah, fuckboy, and not worth the time. I don't deserve that, so I'm not gonna waste it.
She knows her worth. Hell yeah. And for you?
Oh, for sure, same.
And she does too.
My requirements are funny, nice, cute. That's it.
Yeah.
Like,
Some basic stuff.
Basic
if it's
necessities.
not nice, funny, or cute, then it's not it.
Right on. All right. Hell yeah. The next one is, whenever you're talking to a guy, what are like the biggest turnoffs? Like, what do you look for in a guy? Like red flags, basically, or like what are like the blue flags? Ones that are like, yeah, keep talking. I don't know.
One, just like no respect for other people, just like in general. So like if someone's like really judgmental or they like gatekeep kind of stuff, I'm like, you're very closed-minded. It's just like not it at all.
Definitely.
Oh, for same. Definitely if they're able to talk to me comfortably. Like if it's weird or if he gets angered or frustrated with me really easily, that's a big red flag. 'Cause I like somebody that matches my kind of personality. It's like really easygoing. So that's a big red flag. If they're just quick to anger.
So don't be too angry. All right, that's easy.
Yeah.
All right.
We're pretty much like the same person. So
Yeah.
it's like-
You gotta have like the right vibes going on. Like, okay, I respect that for sure. If there's no vibes, then what are you gonna do? All right. So whenever y'all are talking to guys, do y'all like do y'all like give them like tests? Like, do y'all test them out? Like, oh, I'm gonna pretend to do like be sad, or like I'm gonna send my friend to go talk to him. Like, do y'all like just do tests like that to see how they are, or like how they react in certain situations, or?
I mean, I have in the past, but it's not something that I definitely strive to do. It's like more like if I'm actually genuinely sad, you know, then I'll probably try and like check in with the guy just to see how he responds, because I feel like that's also another important part of a relationship is being able to communicate and like
Yeah.
him be able to pick up as well as me being able to comfort him. So it's like, but not like a manipulative way, not like I'm gonna fake being sad to see how you react. It's just like in the moment kind of thing.
Gotcha. So communication is key. You heard it here first. Very important. And for you?
Definitely not. I feel like that's very manipulative. Like if you're not able to trust them enough to say, hey, this is how I feel, so I'm gonna send like one of my friends and try to hit on. I feel like that's super toxic. Not for that.
The toxicity. Hey, non-toxic women right here. We love it. It's kind of hard to find nowadays, to be honest. My phone locked on me. Please come back. Okay. And do y'all like simps? Just straight up. Do y'all like it when a guy simps for you? Like they're buying you nice stuff to get your attention? Do y'all like that kind of thing?
Okay,
don't gotta lie.
there's a line. But I
Okay,
mean, like, of
okay.
course, like, everyone's absolutely gonna love, like, someone that goes out of their way to make sure that you feel good. But if it's, like, a creepy, like, overbearing way, then I'm like, dog, just please chill out with that. But for the most part, I mean, yeah, I guess simps are simps, so they're good.
They're gonna do their thing. Sometimes people like to simp to make them happy. I've heard that before. I don't get
I
it,
love
but
being nice to people, so it's like, I love to buy people things, so a good feeling.
So she is a simp. First female simp. We got it here first. What about you?
Oh, for sure. Love me some Sims. I am a Sim. That's like if there's a vibe where we both mutually like each other and he goes out of his way to make me happy and I go out of my way to make him happy. Like it's just a positive relationship, I feel.
Okay. So we got 2 simps. Wow, double simp. Oh my goodness. Rare sight. All right, and then so y'all have been on a few dates before. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, a couple.
Okay, right on. So what is the weirdest thing that's ever happened on your dates? Like on yeah. So like what's the weirdest thing that's happened on a date with y'all?
Okay. Oh damn, I gotta think about this one. If you have one before me, you gotta go for it.
A guy ever like, Steve, do you want a bill? He's like, yo, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, just doesn't come back. You have to pay.
I actually really don't think. Okay, I haven't had like that terrible of stuff. I think most of it's just been kind of like, this is awkward, but like nothing like terrible.
So what's like the most awkward thing that's happened? Like just not being able to talk, or like what?
Not being able to talk is probably the biggest one.
Just like they can't hold a conversation, so you're just kind of sitting there like drinking your water or like whatever you got going on.
Do you even have brain cells?
And what about you?
I've had pretty positive dates actually. I think the weirdest thing that ever happened was we went because I'm from El Paso, so what we would do is go to like Scenic Drive, which is basically the top where you look over at the city at night. And yeah, so it was nice. Conversation was going really well, and then I got like stung by a bee on my hand, so I started like freaking out a little bit because my hand was swelling up and I was in pain, and I was like, holy crap! But he ended up being really cool. We went and like washed my hand later, laughed about it. But no weirdos.
Wow, y'all are lucky. There's a lot of weirdos out there, so y'all are really lucky. The bee sting sucks though. That would definitely kind of put a damper on the mood a little bit.
Really ruined the mood.
All right. The next one is, does height affect if you date a person or not? So basically, do they have to be like 6 feet tall, swole, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what are the, not at all?
Not at all. Personality is much more important than the way someone looks. So.
Definitely. A true queen.
I can appreciate personality, but for height, I don't have like a requirement, but if they're super tall, like 6'4", then it's kind of, I'm 5'4", so there's like a big difference and it's not ideal. But yeah, it's about personality.
I'm really tall, so it's like, you gotta pick don't really have a choice. If I did have to say I would pay attention to something on guys, is the way that they dress. Because like little things like cuffing, like your like sleeves or anything like that, shows that you pay attention to detail, which means that you're more likely to take care of yourself as well as you'll be able to take care of me.
She's really thought about this. Some really well thought out answers. I like it. Hell yeah.
Like anti-cargo short kind of gal. Like.
Oh yeah. No.
I thought you were in cargo shorts for a second.
No, come on. Yeah, you about to call me out. No, joggers all the way. And then, okay, so these next ones are going to be like a little more like deep. Is that okay? All right, so the first one is, if you're comfortable answering, what age did you lose your virginity?
Okay, I lost mine at 14 and it was really big regret for me. So like, just don't do it. Don't do it. Just wait, please.
Yeah.
It was not good. Not it.
Too young is definitely. I mean, it's not a problem necessarily, but it's a problem for the person who lost it. I feel like, because like,
I mean, like,
kind of.
It was okay. It was like platonic, so it wasn't like absolutely terrible. But it was just like I wish that I would have held on to that, so I would have had like a better and just like, made a better decision. So.
Definitely makes sense. I get you. And what about you?
18.
18.
Yep.
Okay. All right. That's definitely a good age. All right.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta tell us now. We just gave you our life
All
story.
right. Well, I agree with you because I was 13.
Okay,
so
so
yeah.
you're on the same
So
page here.
exactly. Yeah. I
It's
wish I would have
like-
waited longer, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, you can't change it. No
Exactly.
dwelling on it.
Exactly. I mean, you know, it wasn't bad or anything, but you know, stuff happens. Like I said, I wish I would have waited, but
Me and you on the same brain waves here.
exactly. All right. The next one is, of course, if you're comfortable, what is your favorite sex position? Yeah. The viewers like this stuff. Okay.
Pass on that one.
Pass?
on that
Okay,
one,
yeah.
too.
I would definitely, yeah, no. Let's see. All right, the next one is, so like whenever you're in the bedroom, right? And like you're getting intimate and everything, do y'all like it, like the dirty stuff, like the dirty talk when guys do it? Like, do y'all like when guys talk dirty to y'all? Or is that just kind of like weird and awkward? Because a lot of girls think it's awkward. Some actually like it, so I'm just trying to feel that out.
I'm chill with it, so.
Okay, go with it.
Because it depends on the content and the quantity of it. Like if it's just a whole night of conversation, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I get you. So I saw it on Twitter. This guy tweeted, he was like, all you guys telling me to moan in my girl's ear, like, I did it. You told me to shut the fuck up. And that should have me crying laughing. So I was just trying to figure out if girls actually like that kind of stuff. All right, guys. So this is an exclusive interview with the President of the United States, Donald Trump. I just want to know his opinions and his route on how he became president. So, Mr. Trump, how did you become president of this here great country? Absolute silence. You know what this means? He's retarded. Hey, what's up, guys? Thank y'all for tuning in. I learned today that college life just isn't for me, but maybe one day. There's nobody out here, no parties going on, none of that fun stuff. So, not for me. But like I said, thank y'all for tuning in. We got some good answers. We interviewed some great people. And if you're watching this and we interviewed you, thank you so much. Without y'all, this video wouldn't be possible. So, again, shout out to y'all. Y'all are the best. Be sure to subscribe. And be sure to comment below and turn on those notifications up there for us so you can never miss our content. And the more y'all subscribe and comment, the more we can produce for y'all. So helps us out a lot. Thank y'all. And I'm going to go try to enroll in some classes that don't suck.